as well. Yeah, good. Okay. Gracias.
Hi, Chris.
Hello.
So you're the famous Chris Halliwell, who is the workshop facilitator of this woodworking workshop.
Yes.
And I wonder if you can tell me a little bit about what they are doing and why they're doing it.
They are making three-legged stools using the ancient techniques of bodging, which it's a development from Iron Age bowl turning, and the industry collapsed in the 16th century and went over to making turned furniture. So this is essentially an Iron Age technology, entirely human powered. You go through the process of cutting down a tree, splitting it into billets, usually triangular billets, not so big.
Okay, yeah.
These are then axed down. Try to get it to as near a cylinder as you can. They're then shaved on shave horses, which you see over there, and mounted up on pole lathes here, using a traditional pole, and a variety of tools are then applied to the turning wood to shape it into the finished stool leg. Unlike conventional furniture making, where a moving tool is taken to stationary wood, here it's more a case of holding the tool stationary and having the wood move down onto the tool. So it's quite different. It requires a lot of coordination.
Is that why it's good for students that you work with in the special educational needs colleges?
Yes, because very often in standard education you're telling the student, do this, do that, and here it's the materials itself which is in fact telling the student. If they don't get their bodies in the right position, if they don't use their bodies in the right way, in a coordinated, harmonious way, then they simply won't get the results. So it's a much kinder way of telling the students to slow down, get themselves together.
Exactly. That's brilliant. Tell me a bit about yourself. Where do you work?
I work in Clairvaux?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay,
that one,
because you know, I work in my garage at home as well
let's
as a
have the
furniture
whole
maker.
story. So you're basically a practitioner.
Yes.
Who is actually doing the crafts at home in your garage?
Yes. Selling, making furniture to order.
Exactly.
And it's usually just standard joinery furniture. It's a bit boring.
And then you've also taken an educational path.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Well, it's almost by chance. In that I come from a teaching family. My grandmother started it back in the 1920s, and my father was an English teacher all his career, and my uncle was a university maths professor, and my cousins are teachers, and I swore I'd never be a teacher. And I would still claim I am not a teacher, I am a craftsman who teaches, and there is a subtle difference, but I say it's an important one.
It is
and
a very
I'm
important
sticking
one.
to it.
Yes, well done. That's good, that's good. Very good. So maybe you can show me some work in progress and tell me what the features of this activity is, why it is so good for students, what's involved. You talked about hand-eye coordination and focus. Let's have a look at that, taking examples from here.